Yo, what up, Wolfpack? This the Blind Wolf, and we back at it again. I'd like to thank everybody that subscribe, like, share, and comment on these videos. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All right, come on, Wolfpack, let's go on this journey. Y'all know I lost my eyesight July 7, 2007 while I was in prison. Well, I went through many different obstacles as a visually impaired person, and going to commissary was one of them. Going to commissary was definitely one of commissary over the penitentiary. When I first went over there on my last bit, was a death trap. The times before that, I could see well, so it was a lot different. But at this time, I can't see well, and you got gangs in prison now, and they all over the place. And the COs, you don't know what CO is with what gang, but you definitely know that these COs are a part of these gangs, and they kind of like setting up robberies and stuff in the penitentiary. And you had this one CO that was cool with this one gang. They used to let these dudes do whatever they wanted to do in the commissary. He would let them in before everybody else. Because normally when you go into commissary, you hand them your ID and your commissary sheet. And when you go to leave out, you're supposed to get your ID back with your commissary sheet stamped to your thing as a receipt, and then you can leave them on about there with your ID. But this dude, he would actually see stuff happen to people and send them on their way, regardless if they, leave him about there with their bag, their slip, anything. He won't give you your ID back until you kick rocks, going on about your business. So, like I said, he would let the little gang members and stuff up in the commissary. And when you would go to, like, the teller to get your commissary, the teller will be reading off to you everything that you're supposed to be getting. And as you grabbing your bags, you could be putting in that bag. You got a gang member on one side and a gang member on another side, and then it's a whole mob of them behind there, just doing whatever they wanted to do up in there. And yeah, you got dudes getting raw right there at the teller. Right there at the teller. The CO is standing outside of the commissary room there. It's a big little room that everybody's in. You could fit probably about 25 people in there, comfortably. But they was jam-packed, like 50, 60 people up in there, making it real tight, and then letting people out a portion at a time. And then they would let a whole nother crowd come back up in there, to get the commissary and stuff over with. So, mind you, most of these dudes not even supposed to be in there. So they in there, they just robbing. They just robbing the whole time. And the CO is actually letting all of this stuff go down. So you literally had to go over there with a team that was ready to rock and roll with you. That was literally ready to rock and roll with you, because who wants to go to the store after your people's done sent you some money and you got a bunch of dudes that don't have nothing else better to do with their time but then to come up with a scam to steal your prison food, your commissary food. This is not, going to Giant, Safeway, no upstanding market or nothing like that. Nah, you going to commissary, you getting some bull crap. And then you got some dudes that want to steal that little bit of bull crap from you. Like, for me, man, you asking to die. Because first of all, if my people send me something, ain't nobody taking that from me. Ain't nobody taking that from me. This stuff used to really get up under my nerves, but I never had these issues because I kind of knew some people, and, some of the little gang members or whatever, I was cool with some of them. You know what I mean? If you carry yourself like a man, 9 times out of 10, a lot of that stuff going to kind of like brush past you. But you got some dudes that's in prison that's walking around that's scary. And you get to seeing this stuff all the time. You get to seeing the ones that's being taken advantage of on a regular basis. It kind of like start getting up under your skin. But this is the life that you live when you walking inside them prison walls. You don't know whether or not you're going to be able to go to the store, the commissary store, and come back with your items. The CO might be there orchestrating this, allowing these things to happen. And when it happens to you, it just happened to you. That's something you got to take on the chin, because the CO not even going to write this stuff up. They don't care. And then a lot of the times when we went to commissary over the pen, they will be having wreck going on. The flats gate will be wide open. People could run up and down the steps, go on any tier that they wanted to go on. Cell doors is unlocked. You got people out in the yard. You got people running all over the penitentiary. So it's robberies going everywhere. And the whole time, you got a bunch of people that are not affiliated with gangs and really not with violence that can barely get back to their block with all of their things. Very few people is getting back to their cell with all of their stuff if you didn't have some sort of backing in some kind of way. This is the life that you live in the penitentiary. This is the life that you live in. You have COs sitting in the bubble that will be hearing dudes screaming, "Hey, get off my stuff, get off my stuff." It's a robbery going on. And they sitting right there. They not getting ready to get up to help do nothing. It's too many people moving around. Your problem is your problem. And I'm visually impaired and I got to deal with this stuff. Fortunately, I had a crew of dudes that, we wasn't no gang. We wasn't, in no oath to each other about nothing, but we built a bond as men. I'm not getting ready to let nothing happen to you. You're not getting ready to let nothing happen to me. And that brotherly love just built up over the years. And some of these people I knew before prison. So that bond was already there with us. So we kind of was cool. And there was certain other dudes that was cool like that too. They had their little cliques or whatever that they hung with. And that's just what it was. But they wasn't affiliated with no gang. But these gang members, they see that you weak. They see that you don't have no back. And you are the food now. Your bag, your manhood. They coming to take that from you. They coming to take that from you immediately because there's no way you can tell me that you go back to your cell after somebody that took your stuff and you just all right with that. Your feelings is all into that. Y'all remember what I keep on telling y'all about them 5 Ps? Properly plan for your life. Proper planning prevents poor performance. These things that's going on inside these prison walls are real. They are real. It can happen to you. You could be walking around visually impaired in prison. You could lose a limb in prison. And you still have to deal with these situations. And no one is going to care that you can't see like that. Ain't nobody going to put the knife on you to your side like, "Yo, is you visually impaired? Oh, no, I ain't going to bother you." No, it ain't going to happen like that. Your problem is your problem. You still got to deal with these situations. So y'all make it y'all business. Make it your business. I'm going to say this again. Make it your business to properly plan for your life so that you can stay away from these prison walls and you won't have to worry about commissary officers helping to set you up to get robbed. The CO sitting there watching you get robbed when you going back to your cell and you just want to have some food. And these are the ones that's supposed to make sure that you're secure in here, that you're not getting harmed. But they might be the ones that's actually setting up the move for this to happen. Y'all stay strong out there and keep them baby wolves strong. Men, be the real gangster that you say that you are. And that's gangster for your family. Ride for your family. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that really matters. Riding for your family. Going in there riding for something inside them prison walls ain't going to do nothing but keep you inside them prison walls. And sometimes these young dudes, they get caught up in these gangs and they think that the stuff that they in there doing is helping to build up their reputation. But you can be getting ready to build up a lifelong sentence in there just for, trying to show off and show out for your homeboys, for your gang. And you not only destroying your life, but you destroying your family's lives. Because the longer that you gone away, that's something that they got to deal with too. Because if they love you, somebody gonna feel that pain. If you love them, you gonna feel that pain because you gonna miss being with them. And they gonna miss being with you. Stay out here with your family. Be the real gangsters that you're supposed to be. Woof.